back. Welcome back to UICFlames.com. I'm Robin Cooley. I'm here with co-women's gymnastics captains Rachel Montoya and Andy Scala. The team most recently was selected for its 9th NCAA regional appearance in program history as the team heads to Illinois on April 7th at 4 o'clock inside Assembly Hall to begin competition. Rachel, how does it feel to be entering your could be potentially your last meet of your career with the team? What does this mean to you and as a member for 4 years now?
It feels weird. You still feel like a freshman a lot of any year, but even especially your senior year, it doesn't seem real. It's doesn't seem like it should be ending, but if anything, I'm so excited to go with a team. Like, I qualified my sophomore year alone, and you trail on another team, and they're not your team. You can't really talk to them the way you talk to your teammates, and just to know that like we qualified as a team is great, and we ranked the highest we ranked in history for UIC history this year. It was just like a big goal of ours, and it's exciting to end on that goal.
Definitely, you guys had a lot of milestones this season, beating Illinois, and you'll be competing against them again down there. Just a memorable season all around. Now, Andy, as you're heading down there, you also, like Rachel, have competed as an individual. So what is your mindset going into this meet now with your team and with that support there with you?
I think it's going to be a lot more memorable as a meet. I went twice. I went my sophomore year, and that year both Rachel and Chantal went with me. Rachel's an all-rounder, Shanny man vault, and it wasn't like the same experience as having a team at all because we were each at different we were with different teams, so we weren't really together at all during the meet. And last year I went alone, and the team was really nice that I traveled with, but to have my own team is going to be amazing. Like, it's going to be so much more supportive. For the team, I think we're pretty much just going to go there and try to do what we've been doing all season, just going after the small things and doing the best that we can to just have a great meet to end the season on.
Definitely, it'll be much more like in your niche, where each meet this season you've obviously been with your team, and now you're able to continue that same mindset that you've been carrying over with such great success this season. Rachel, now what do you feel has been some of the key contributors to this 2011-12 team success?
I think it was working on a lot of the little things. We already had a higher level of gymnastics as a whole, as a group, and it was then, everyone's competing a lot of the same skills at every meet, and it's working on those little things like form, and then, the main thing of being consistent, hitting together. Everyone needs to have a good day together, and we were able to put it together as a team almost every single meet. We went through a lot of meets without counting a fall. We just had a higher level of gymnastics that was competing with a lot of perfection, closer to perfection. Every week we go in and say we're going to perfect this. So it wasn't like we had a good score and then we were satisfied. No, we were still hungry for more. We wanted to keep getting 195s and high 194s. So I think it was just a higher level of gymnastics and constantly working on consistency and constantly working on the little things like pointed toes at every second of a routine and working on the sticks. And it was just, everyone really committed to the goals at the beginning of the year. So when you have full commitment as a team, it just makes it going in every day and working on those little things that really helped.
Yeah, you're definitely a team this year that wasn't willing to settle. Looking back at that first meet at Northern Illinois, I mean, you guys just really steadily improved each week. Everybody really did their part, and that's really seemed to have helped. Now, 2 teams out of each of the 6 regionals in the United States will make it to the national meet in Duluth, Georgia. Now, Andy, what do you see as what will this team need to do to be one of those top 2 teams to go to compete in Duluth?
In order to be one of those teams, we would need to really go after all those little things that we have fixed throughout the season and put it all together on that one day. Like, everyone would have to just go after and give it everything they've got and try to make it their best routine that they've ever done. To come in not last would even be a goal, because I think that if we could because when Kentucky came to us for a meet this year, we really did not lose to them by much, which is pretty cool because they're SEC.
Yep, SEC.
So that was pretty cool to know that we weren't far behind them. So who knows, we could really just bring everything together and come out like higher than we think we could.
Definitely. Now, with it being your senior year, when you both look back through your 4 years here, what do you see as your most memorable moment to date as a member of the Flames gymnastics team?
Want me to go? I'll go. I thought being in Denver when we were sophomores, it was the first time we'd ever been on a team to go 24 for 24, meaning you hit every routine that's competing, you hit. No one fell. And it was cool because it was a mile high, like the altitude change that we like hadn't adjusted to or anything. So technically there was like more obstacles, but I mean that's like one time. But as a whole, I think this season is the most memorable. This was the season like we felt good every day going into competition, even if things went funny in warm-ups, things went funny in that week. It was like we knew we could pull it together on those days, and I think that's been the most fun. I think this made this season so fun, and I think I don't necessarily look back on certain meets. I look back on certain seasons, like this was a good season or this was a fun season, and there were other fun seasons, but this is probably the most memorable in terms of accomplishing all the goals we wanted to do. So
Yeah, it's really been a cohesive squad and a very rewarding journey, it seems like, for you guys. And Andy, what about you?
I think I would have to say that one of my, like, the thing I'll probably remember most is walking out of the NCAA regional meet last year at Oklahoma. I said to Peter and Mary, I said, I am not coming to another regional without my team. Like, it's just not the same to not have your team there, to have, you come to a point where, like, every meet you go up to one person and they, like, you know what to say to them, they know what to say to you, and it just puts you in the zone. And so to actually know that coming from that to this year, and we put it together and everyone just felt it, and we are actually going. It's just a great way to finish off my career here at UIC, and I don't think it could be any more rewarding as a team captain and a senior, and just.
Well, great. Well, best of luck to you guys at Illinois, and I hope to talk to you soon.
thank you.
Thank you.